Always showed up perfect, like a scene already set. Smiling like love was easy, like nothing weighed you yet. Every word felt rehearsed, careful, like you knew your every line. And I thought that meant you meant it every single time. We look good in every picture, two people made to shine. But behind closed doors you were just playing your part in mine. I didn't see the acting, I thought it was just grace. Now I know even tenderness can have a staged face. It was dress up and deceive, love and borrowed light. You performed like I was everything, then disappeared at night. Every kiss felt like a line you knew, every touch you practiced wrong. And I was just believing what you were told to show. Now I'm left with all the silence behind your perfect scene, realizing I was loving someone who loved the screen. You never let your guard slip, not even when I cried, like emotion was a weakness. You kept carefully inside, and I called it being steady, I called it being steady, I called it being strong. But strength shouldn't feel like distance. All along you loved me in a version that looked good from the outside, but never once was honest when the lights weren't on your side. I should have seen the difference between real and what you played, but I was too busy falling for the role you always made. It was dress up and deceive, every word a scripted line. You were never fully with me, just performing, being mine. And I clapped for every moment, not knowing it was fake, while you memorized your feelings, just enough for my sake. Now I see the truth was hidden behind your perfect grin, and I was never loved fully, just included in the scene. If love is supposed to feel real, why did it feel so staged? Like I was just an audience to a heart you never gave. Dress up and deceive, that's what we became. You played the role of loving me, but never felt the same. Now I'm walking out the curtain, where truth begins to show, and I finally understand you were never really home. You turned your phone face down every time I walked inside. Said you were just tired lately. While avoiding my eyes, I noticed all the little changes, the distance in your touch. But I kept trying not to question, 'cause I loved you too much. You still kiss me in the morning, still call me late at night. Funny how somebody can lie to you while holding you so tight. I was standing right beside you while you hid another truth. And the worst part of betrayal is how normal people look. You had a secret in your pocket while my heart was I remember that September you stopped saying I love you first, and every silence between us started feeling so much worse. But when I asked if something changed, you swore that we were fine, while keeping pieces of yourself somewhere outside of mine. Now your hoodie on my bedroom floor feels colder than before, like even all your old belongings don't belong to me anymore. You made life look so gentle, like the train all dressed in trust, and I stayed because I thought real love could survive enough. You had a secret in your pocket, hidden underneath your smile. I kept waiting for the old you, while you drifted all the while. Now I replay conversations, trying to hear the truth, 'cause every sweet thing that you told me feels rehearsed and used, and every baby, trust me, still echoes in my head. Funny how the safest place I knew became the place I bled. You had a secret in your pocket, I carried all your weight. Now I'm learning love can disappear before people walk away. She knew your name. You left your phone beside me while you went out for a smoke, and her message lit the darkness with a heart emoji joke. I stared at it for hours, like somehow it wasn't true, 'cause strangers shouldn't know the little things I knew about you. She called you by your nickname, the one I gave you first. That's when the room went silent and my chest began to hurt. I used to fear the feeling of somebody taking you, but nothing hurts like finding out the fear was true. She knew your name, like she'd been saying it for weeks. Knew the side of you you swore belonged to me, and suddenly you're working late. Had a face I couldn't erase. Now every memory between us feels replaced. You held me while betraying me, looked me dead inside the eyes, and I hate how love can live beside the darkest kind of lies. I remember asking questions you kept brushing off with laughs, while she was probably reading messages you'd never let me have. And I keep replaying moments, trying to connect the dots, like the night you said you missed me, while she waited for your call. Now your hoodie on my chair smells like someone I don't know. Funny how fast forever turned you told me. If she believed your promises the way I used to believe, and maybe one day she'll find out the truth behind your charm, that your love feels warm at first, then leaves another scar. She knew you lied while I still called you home. Now I'm learning heartbreak can make a person feel alone. And the cruelest part of losing you was finding out this way that someone else already existed before you walked away. You cried when you lied. You look so broken in the kitchen light, tears falling like you meant every line. I dropped my guard the second I saw you shaking like you couldn't lie at all. I held your face to tell me it's real. You said, I swear you know how I feel, and I believed it every single word, even the ones I should have heard. But later in the quiet of the night, I saw the cracks you tried to hide. 'Cause truth doesn't tremble like that, it doesn't fall apart on command. But you knew exactly how to use the softness in your hands. You cried when you lied, made it look like honesty, turned your pain into a weapon just to keep control of me. Every tear was a curtain falling over what was real, and I stayed there believing in the way you made me feel. Now I see the truth was hiding behind every tear you tried. 'Cause you didn't cry from hurting, you cried when you lied. I remember every argument, you'd always break before I could speak, and I'd stop myself from leaving. 'Cause you look so weak, but weakness can be clever when it knows how hearts react. You learned how to turn sorrow into something that holds me back, and I was always comforting you while ignoring what I knew, that sometimes tears don't mean you're hurting, sometimes they just help you win through. I confuse your pain for truth, that's the part that cuts me deep. 'Cause you made honesty look like something only you could keep. You cried when you lied, and I held you closer still, not knowing every tear you dropped was part of your will. You turned guilt into silence, and silence into trust. Well, I was giving you everything, you were building lies from us. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a love I misdesigned. 'Cause you never cried from heartbreak, you cried to cross the line. If I had seen it clearer, would I have walked away? Or was I too far gone to notice what you say? You cried when you lied, and I mistook it for your heart. Now I know manipulation can feel just like falling apart. Every tear you ever gave me was a story redefined. 'Cause you didn't cry from love, you cried when you lied. said you'd never stay too long in places that feel like home. I laughed like it was something cute, not something I should know. You disappeared on Friday nights, came back like nothing changed. And I called it being independent, not love slowly slipping away. I saw your phone light up at midnight. You turned your face down too fast, but I told myself I'd trust you and didn't look past that. I saw the signs in color, but I painted them as gold, 'cause I love the idea of you more than what I was told. I ignored every sign, called your distance just your way, turned every red flag into something I could emotionally decorate. Now I see what I refused to see was right in front of me, but I was too busy loving you to let the truth be. I mistook all the warnings for something meant to stay. Now I'm left with all the pieces of what I gave away. You never introduced me fully to the life you lived outside, and I said it's just your privacy, while you were living two lives. Friends tried to tell me gently, but I defended every flaw. Said he's just complicated, not realizing what I saw was a pattern I romanticized, a silence I called deep. But love shouldn't feel like guessing what someone tries to keep. I made excuses for your absence, like it made you more profound. But now I know real love doesn't hide when no one's around. I ignored every sign, turned my doubt into belief. Every warning was a whisper that I chose not to receive. Now I see the truth was patient, waiting for me to decide. But I was too in love to notice all the truth you tried to hide. And it hurts more in the silence than it ever did before, 'cause I wasn't just betrayed, I was asking for more. If love needs constant blindness just to feel like it survives, then maybe I was loving something that was never really mine. I ignored every sign, and I did it with my heart. Now I'm learning red flags don't disappear just because they look like art. And I won't call confusion love or chaos something kind, 'cause I finally see the truth. I ignored every sign, I ignored every sign. You always knew the right lines, like a script you never missed. Every version of you I loved was polished in your lips. You told me you were broken, but healing in my hands. And I tried to fix the pieces of a story I don't understand. You made your sadness beautiful, like art I couldn't ignore. But I never saw behind it what was really in store. I didn't love you, I loved what you something. You cried in all the right moments, like you practiced every tear. And I called it being open, never questioning fear. But real love isn't scripted, it doesn't fade between the scenes. It doesn't change its shape so easily, like you changed what you mean. Now I replay every memory, trying to find the clue that the version I was loving wasn't really you. I thought I knew your heart, but I only knew your show. And the hardest part of loving you is what I didn't know. I fell for the story, every chapter felt so real, but the truth was always missing from the way you made me feel. You were never just one person, you were shadows dressed in light. And I was loving every version you performed to get it right. Now I'm waking up to nothing, where everything once grew. 'Cause I fell for the story, not the truth of you. If I had seen behind it, would I have walked away? Or was I meant to learn that love can be a play? I fell for the story, and it held me like a dream. But dreams don't tell the difference between fake and what they mean. Now I'm learning love is quieter than the way you made it sound. 'Cause I love the version you created, not the one that's real and found. You came in like a wildfire, burning everything so fast. Every word felt like forever, even though it couldn't last. You made my heart feel chosen, like it finally had a place. But I didn't see the warning hidden in your pace. We were high on every moment, like nothing could go wrong. But intensity was louder than the meaning all along. I thought that was love, the way it pulled me in. But sometimes what feels like everything is where the damage begins. I chased the wrong feeling, mistook the fire for truth. Thought the way you made me tremble meant that I belonged to you. But love isn't just a rush, or the way you take my breath. It shouldn't leave me empty when the noise is all that's left. Now I see what I was holding was never love at all, just a beautiful illusion that I couldn't stop to call. You never did the quiet parts, the soft and steady care. It was always highs and falling, like love lived only there. And I called it passion, destiny, something written in the sky. But real love doesn't feel like it's burning you alive. Now the silence hits me different, after all the chaos fades. And I'm left here with the echo of a feeling that betrayed. 'Cause I confused the shaking with something pure and real, not knowing intensity can hide the way you feel. I chased the too bright. If I had slowed it down, would I have seen the truth? Or was I meant to learn the hard way? Loving you, I chased the wrong feeling, and it left me in the dark. Learning love is not a wildfire, it's something built in hard. Now I don't trust the burning or the rush that feels divine, 'cause intensity can fool you every single time. You canceled plans again last Friday, said your head was just a mess, and I turned disappointment into empathy instead. Every cold reply at midnight, every distance in your eyes, I translated into reasons that would help me sleep at night. I made excuses for your silence, called your absence needing space, while slowly losing pieces of myself just to stay safe. I bent reality softly till it fit the love I knew, 'cause the truth was too painful to accept about you. I rewrote the truth just to keep you in my life, turned every red flag into something I could survive. Now I see I changed the story every time you let me down, 'cause loving you felt easier than facing what I found. And every lie I told myself still echoes in my mind, 'cause I wasn't protecting us, I was protecting being blind. Friends would ask me why I look tired, I just smile and say we're good, like saying it enough times might make it true. Somehow you stopped reaching for my hand first, stopped asking how I'd been, but I called it just a rough patch, not the slow beginning of the end. Now I replay conversations and hear everything more clear, all the truths I softened down because I wanted you here. I confused understanding with ignoring what was real, like loving someone deeply and denying what I feel. I rewrote the truth, every chapter, every sign, made your distance sound romantic, made your silence feel like time. Now I know my heart was editing anything that hurt too much, 'cause the version I believed in wasn't built on honest love. And it hurts to know I saw it long before I let it in, but I kept rewriting reality just to love you again. Maybe denial feels safer when your whole world's built on one name, 'cause admitting someone changed means nothing stays the same. I rewrote the truth till I barely knew myself, turned confusion into comfort and pain into something else. Now I'm learning real love never asks you to ignore what's true, stay together out of habit, not because our hearts still burned. Just two lonely people scared of watching everything turn. You held me when it felt empty, I held you when I felt small. But somewhere in the middle we stopped feeling it at all. Still I called you every evening, still slept beside your side, 'cause silence felt much heavier than pretending we were fine. I thought needing someone meant the feeling must be real, but fear can wear the same face as the deepest kind of feel. I confuse love with need, with being scared to lose, with reaching for your shadow just because I was used to you. Now I see I wasn't staying, 'cause my heart still believed I was just too terrified of what life meant without me. And every don't leave that I whispered came more from fear than trust, 'cause sometimes people hold on long after love is done with us. We stopped talking like lovers, started speaking just to cope, living off familiar comfort instead of living off hope. I memorized your distance, you memorized my pain, and we both kept calling it love just to make it easier to stay. Friends asked why I looked exhausted, I just laughed and changed the scene. But carrying a fading relationship can slowly make you weak. I didn't want forever, I just didn't want goodbye, 'cause losing you felt scarier than asking myself why. I confuse love with need, with the fear of being alone. Thought if I kept you beside me, maybe I'd still feel at home. But home shouldn't feel so empty, or leave me begging just to breathe. And now I know attachment isn't always what it seems. Every memory feels heavier now that I can finally see I was holding on to comfort, not the person loving me. Maybe love isn't staying just because you're scared to fall. Maybe real love feels peaceful, not like losing yourself at all. I confuse love with need, and it slowly broke my heart, 'cause fear can make a person mistake endings for a start. Now I'm learning how to let go, even when it scares me deep, 'cause I deserve more than a love built only not to leave. You came into my life like summer, warm enough to melt my guard. Late night drives and crowded parties, laughing underneath the stars. You said let's not think too far ahead. I smiled and called it freedom, while secretly building forever from moments that were leaving. The leaves were changing slowly, but I acted like they weren't, ignoring every little sign that some fires don't keep burning. You love me like a season, kept treating temporary like something meant for me. We stayed one season long, but I held on like it was fate, ignoring how your eyes changed every time we talked too late. Now the cold side of my bedroom feels bigger than before, 'cause I was planting roots in a love built to be short. And every maybe someday still echoes in my mind, 'cause I loved you like forever while you loved me for a time. I remember that October when your text got less sincere. You stopped reaching for my hand first, but I still kept you near. Friends said people change sometimes, and deep down I knew it too. But losing you felt harder than admitting what was true. So I stayed through every silence, every almost goodnight kiss, trying to save a feeling that no longer existed. I thought if I loved harder, I could stop the seasons turning. But some people are sunsets, beautiful while disappearing. We stayed one season long, and I ignored the ending signs. Called your distance just stress while watching you unwind. Now every place we used to go feels colder than it should, 'cause I kept trying to make permanent something never meant for good. And every memory hurts different now that I can clearly see you were always passing through. You just paused a while with me. Maybe not every love story is supposed to survive. Some are only meant to teach you how to say goodbye. We stayed one season long, and I still miss the warmth sometimes. But I can't keep calling temporary forever in disguise. Now I'm learning hearts can bloom even after endings come, and some people only love you one season long. One season long. You came into my life like lightning, fast words and reckless nights. Every touch felt cinematic, like stars exploding bright. We stayed out driving till sunrise, talking like we'd never end. And I thought that kind of chaos was what real love was meant to send. You made my heart beat louder, made my quiet mind feel gone. But peace never stood a chance once the rush became my soul. I thought love had to shake me, had to leave me wanting more. Never knew the safest feeling would be the one I ignored. I mistook sparks for home, thought disappear without warning, then came back with I miss you. And every time you returned, it felt addictive and new. I call the inconsistency passion in my head, while my heart kept learning pain from every word you never said. Friends told me love looked exhausting. I laughed and said that's real, but love shouldn't feel like surviving. Every time you feel I was chasing adrenaline, thinking that was trust. But safety isn't boring, it's just quieter than loss. I mistook sparks for home, for something warm and true. Thought if you made me feel alive, that meant I belonged to you. But home shouldn't leave you anxious or scared you'll be alone. And now I know excitement can't build a steady soul. Every fire leaves ashes when there's nothing left to burn. And I learned too late, some lessons hurt to learn. Maybe I was scared of softness, 'cause calm felt unfamiliar then. So I ran toward the chaos again and again. I mistook sparks for home and let the flames decide. Now I'm learning real love whispers, it doesn't always ignite. And someday I'll stop chasing people who only glow, 'cause the heart deserves a safe place, not just somewhere bright to go. Not just somewhere bright to go. You talked about the person you were trying hard to be. Someone softer, someone steady, someone ready to believe. And I held on to those promises like they already existed, while ignoring who you were in every moment that I lived in. You said one day I'll love better, and I stayed to watch you try. But someday never came around, no matter how I tried. I kept falling for the future while the present slipped away, loving who you could become instead of who you a dream. 'Cause hearts can break from waiting on what never comes to be. I love the potential, and it kept me holding on to a version of forever that was never really drawn. Now I'm learning real love happens in the truth of who we are, not in promises and maybes or imagine.